You remember these casts from high school. You remember every single person, not only high school, but home too. You have the BFF, you know, that's Snapchat. It's like you can be goofy, you can be authentic, you can send a message and then, you know, design when it's going to delete itself. And you really only, it's a one-to-one communication. It's not really, you know, it's not your public display. But then you have the opposite, which is the queen bees. And that's Instagram. This is me, everybody. Like, oh, this is my perfect world. I'm the big queen here, and look at how many likes I have. Look at how many followers I have. This is the public display. This is the queen bee. This is the one that you meet in the hallway at school, and if you're on her wrong side, she'll snub you. Actually, we're seeing the same behaviors in social media. What they'll do there, they will block you. That's the way of showing the social hierarchy. Blocking somebody shows everybody that you're on the out, I'm on the in. But then we have a place for the outsiders to go. They go to Tumblr. That's the emos. That's the black dress. That's the alternative crowd. You know, the listening. They're poetic. They listen to alternative music, and you can find some really beautifully curated Tumblr sites. Now, I will say, if your child is on Tumblr, you might want to just pay a little bit of attention because there are some sort of destructive, self-destructive communities that idealize suicide and cutting and pro-anorexia and pro-bulimia sites. So it's, you know, but again, it's the same thing. Like when your child starts hanging out with, you know, the alternative crowd, is like most of the time it's a good thing, but you just kind of want to keep an eye on it. Then you have the YouTubers, and that's sort of, they know where they're going. So they're using their social media to get their message through, and they're very ambitious. For them, it's all about, you know, getting that message across and using it as an entrepreneur and maybe getting some ad revenue on top of it. And then you have Vines, which is the class clown, you know, the ones that are doing little silly things. And then, I'm sorry, if your friend, if your daughter or son or your children's friends are friending you on Facebook, it doesn't mean that you're hip or cool, that they think that. It's kind of like the family reunion. It's like, okay, I'm here, but no, they're not on Facebook. They don't care about Facebook. That's for the old people, you know? So there's a little bit of how the new dynamic is. And of course, in 5 years, or maybe even just 1 year, it might look very different. There might be other social media, but these roles are not going away.